United States Senator Johnny Isakson has commended President Boni Yaji of Benin for his assistance in the murder investigation of Kate Puzzi, a Peace Corps volunteer in Benin Republic.
He was emotionally moved. He personally got the Attorney General of the country on the phone while we were sitting there. He invited the Minister of Justice into the room, who personally wrote a letter in her own hand to Lois and Harry Puzzi. So the country of Benin could not have been more receptive. They have a French legal system, which for those that are lawyers, I'm not, but I got a real lesson in Benin, is a very cumbersome system to work with and not anywhere like ours. Our FBI has assigned an agent in charge in Lagos, Nigeria, who's on the ground to work in this case. So we felt very good when we left Benin that the President of the country, the Minister of Justice, and the Attorney General were going to allow the things to happen necessary to prosecute the case or finish the investigation.
The Republican senator made the commendation while announcing the introduction of legislation to provide better security and protection measures for Peace Corps volunteers. He was joined by Senator Barbara Boxer of California and Congressman Hawan Berman, also from California.
What I like so much about this legislation is that it's going to not only help our volunteers, but it is another way to help these countries who don't sometimes get the fact that women have to be protected.
Many times they live in very primitive conditions. They live in conditions that most Americans have never heard of, without electricity, without running water, indoor plumbing, and they live alone for the most part. But they go and they represent us, America, and helping people that don't have the things that we have in this country. But sometimes crimes are committed against them. And when crimes are committed against them, it's important that we as a nation support those victims.
Isakson and Paul introduced the Kate Puzzi Peace Corps Volunteer Protection Act of 2011 in both the Senate and the House.
We stand here united. For one thing, we're all strong supporters of the Peace Corps. And it's very interesting, in the hearings, every one of the victims indicated they were still strong supporters of the Peace Corps. They just wanted to fix something that was broken, a missing link in being able to have victims' rights and victims' support systems in country.
The legislation is named in honor of Kate Puzzi, a 24-year-old Peace Corps volunteer from Cumming, Georgia, who was murdered in 2009 in Benin, soon after she had reported a colleague for allegedly molesting some of the young girls they taught. Aaron Ochen, MAC TV News.